during that time or during the day. So but basically it's cooking for a whole week. So I hope you enjoy, I hope you learn something, and please guys, do remember to shop with Jumia using my code. I'll put them down below. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, because I usually talk a lot on Instagram, don't forget to check your beef. Just check if it's cooking well. It has been boiling for some time now. I'll leave it still. And then my oil is now hot. Try to see if it's hot with a spoon, and then you can add your potatoes. Guys, be careful. I really don't like to play around with hot oil. So while that is cooking, I'll add the onions and the beef that has already boiled. It has boiled for like 20 minutes or so, so it's tender. Just add the onions, and also don't forget to put cooking oil. And then I'll add paprika. That's what I've added. I'll add some garlic. So all of these are like have a spoon or a spoonful. Then I'll add the black pepper. Mix it up. For the potatoes, don't disturb it, just leave it the way it is. Don't mix. Let it cook so that it doesn't break. And then I'll add my soy sauce, the dark soy sauce. It goes a long way. So mix it up and then let it cook for some time. So after a few minutes, that's when I'll start mixing this thing up, and I can see it's now cooked for the first round. This is the first round. Remove, and then you let the oil to heat up again. So also the beef is cooking well, just mixing it up. So the trick here, so on the beef, I've added the yellow bell peppers and also some water. It was burning, so add some water. And then your onions. Put the onions at the end. So the trick here is, after the first round, put dhania or coriander. Just cut them on top of these cooked potato wedges. And then once you've spread them and mixed them up, you put them in the oil again. So that's where the dhania or coriander goes. So that's how they're looking. And I think our beef is already cooked. It's now ready. Remember, I did not put any tomatoes in the beef. It should be just fried beef without the tomatoes. So yes, our fast food is ready, and it was so yummy, you guys. It was so yummy. So cut some tomatoes depending on what you prefer. You can put kachumbari, you can put the avocados. So I had put some tomatoes, and that's it. You see, the way you dipped in that paste, it makes the potato wedges a little bit crunchy, and that's what we want. And also for the onions, for the beef fry, it did not cook too much. It was put at the end. And that's our dinner. It is so yummy, and I love this dinner so much, and hubby also loved it, and the kids as well. So for the second day, here I am. This is the second dinner we're trying to make. Don't mind my people here. I want to leave mommy in the kitchen. Hi guys, so yes, I'm just from work, and as you can see, everything is already prepared. So we'll be making today some fish and ugali. Also, the ugali is already ready. It's here. So I'll start off with onions. Cook them until they are golden brown, and then on the other sufuria the same. And then I'll put tomatoes and green bell pepper. So once the other sufuria, the tomatoes are cooked, I'll add sukuma wiki, kales for those who don't know, and then I'll add paprika, royco, black pepper, garlic, and also some beef beef masala. And also don't forget your soy sauce, especially if you're cooking fish or any fish or seafood. This dark soy sauce really goes well with seafood. Don't forget to mix it up and put some water, and then you let it boil, let it cook. Once it has cooked for a few minutes, let's say like 5 minutes, you add your fish. So I was trying to make them fit in this small sufuria of mine, and I'm lucky it fitted well. So after a few minutes, maybe let's say like 3 minutes, you turn them over to the other side. I was trying to avoid to break them because I love my fish whole. Those who happy likes it whole. Once it has cooked for like 5 minutes or so, you add your coriander or dhania. So our dinner is ready, and it was so yummy, guys. So the secret here is to make sure the paste or the solution before you put the fish is well cooked, because the fish is already fried. It doesn't have to stay there for long. Just cook it for like 5 to 7 minutes, and then it is done. So I'll be serving this with my kale, so spuma wiki. And you know me, I love soup. Soup is big, and I love soup. And that's our dinner. Turned out so well. Hi guys. Good morning. Good morning. I'm here with my shy baby boy. So on this night we went for a coffee date with hubby. So that's what we were taking. I was actually waiting for him, and he really delayed. So we went for coffee. It was raining. So after this coffee date, we went home, and I cooked beef and rice. So I knew we were full, so we didn't cook a lot of meal. I was actually cooking for my babies and my house manager. So in this, I'll cook spinach. That's what I'm cooking over there. It's just mainly oil and onions. That's it, and salt. That's how I cook my spinach if it's plain. And then on this other sufuria, I'll add and ginger, but I noticed it was too much, so I had to scoop a little bit. So mix it up well. Remember, you had already put your onions. So add tomatoes on that. Mix. And then the usual spices. Paprika is like good in all foods, or can be used in any food. And then royco, beef masala. I put here garam masala, and also I had put some garlic, if I'm not wrong. And don't forget tomato paste, because you want a thick soup, and also soy sauce. So soy sauce comes in handy when you're cooking any beefy stew. It usually gives it a dark and thick paste. So add your green and yellow bell peppers, mix it up. Remember to put them at the far end when you're about to finish cooking, so that they don't overcook. Add your dhania, mix it up, and you know me, you guys, yeah, by now you should know I love me some soup. So yes, I added some water. For you, you can just skip this part and remove it the way it was. So for me, I love soup, and I usually do this because also for my babies, they love soup. They cannot eat dry food. So yes, pardon me, I need soup in my life. And that's it. Our dinner is ready. So the rice, I had put some turmeric, just that, and that spinach, and a little bit of banana. On to the next day, I'll be preparing hot dogs. So many people are doubting me if these were hot dogs. Actually, they are called hot dogs. If you look at the paper or the packing of these things, it's written hot dogs. So I've cut them in small pieces like so. I have carrots, tomatoes, and onions. So first you put them in oil, then you let them cook for like a few minutes, and then you mix it up so that all or both sides have cooked well. And as usual, I needed to give my baby some. She really loves this hot dog when it's dry and fried. So once that's done, cook the onions until they're golden brown, and then add your boiled minced meat. The minced meat was boiled previously for like a few minutes, let's say 15 minutes. Then I'll add my spices, the usual spices. I think I'll put all of them there. Once it has cooked, put the hot dogs and onions, mix it up, and then put some water so that it doesn't stick. Then leave it to cook for like let's say 7 minutes or so. So once that is cooking, I'll cut my French beans, small pieces. If I'm cooking spaghetti, I don't like to put big pieces, so I cut them like so. Once it has cooked for like 7 minutes, I'll add the French beans and the carrots. And also don't forget your tomato paste. We are cooking spaghetti, so we want a thick paste, or something thick. And also don't forget your soy sauce. Mix it up. And for the last part, after it has cooked for like another 5 minutes, you add your green, yellow, red bell peppers. They usually give that rich color, and it really gives it a good taste. Don't overcook it. For a few minutes, boil it for a few minutes, like let's say 2 or 3 minutes. Add your dhania or coriander, and then that's it. I think it's done. So I like it that way, like so. Not too dry, because remember I love soup, and also my babies love soup. So I'll be serving it with just boiled spaghetti. So for the spaghetti, just boil it for like 7 minutes or 8 minutes, and then you rinse it up with cold water to avoid it being sticky. That's what you should do with spaghetti. So that's our stew. It came out so well, and it was so yummy. You see, that's how I love it. Then I can pour on top a little bit of tomato sauce. Yes, or hot and sweet, or ketchup. And there's our food. When you mix it up, this is how it looks. I usually do this for my babies. I mix it up, and there they are, enjoying the dinner. So on to the next day, I'll be cooking Geri for dinner, and these are the ingredients. Maize and beans are from the freezer. So first step, onions and garlic, cook them until they are golden brown, and then I'll add the tomatoes, mix it up, and then the usual spices: paprika, royco, black pepper, garlic, turmeric, soy sauce, and tomato paste. And also a little bit of coriander. Yes, the powdered coriander. So I love mixing it up with tomatoes for them to cook. And also in this recipe, I'll add some royco cubes, just one. You can use royco cube or nor cube. So after adding the royco cube, I'll add my potatoes, mix it up, and then you leave it to cook for a few minutes so that all that niceness or the spices can get in that potato. So after they've cooked for like a few minutes, let's say 3 minutes, you add your carrots, mix it up, then add water so that it can cook with it doesn't get sticky or it doesn't start breaking. And then after adding water, I'll add my maize from the freezer. You can see it's still hard, so I've added it, and then after a few seconds I've added also the beans. So they are also hard, so that's why I added them early. But in case they are fresh, don't add them too early. You can put them after the potatoes have cooked for some time. So add your water and then leave it to cook for a few minutes, let's say 5 minutes. Then check up on them, and I think it's now ready. There is our Geri. It is so yummy, guys. It was so yummy. There you have it. So if you have, let's say, like sweet potatoes, or you have pumpkins, you can always add them in Geri. They go well. So on to the next day.
Ivana, smile.
My parents came to visit.
Smile, anaonesha meno.
You guys, I'm so happy.
Hey, hiyo ndo
So those are
smile.
my
Sawa,
parents.
acha kufanya.
And I love them so much. And they were so happy to see the fun kids. It's been a while since they came here because of COVID and everything. But finally they came to visit us. And you guys, so because of copyright claims, I could not put the sound on this video. But basically my mom was introducing everyone. She's a very bubbly person. I got it from her. My dad is laid back, just like my husband. He doesn't talk much, he doesn't say much. Yes, and that's it. So If you wonder where I got these, all the lovey-dovey and such stuff, I got it from them. As you can see, my mom and dad love each other so much. So on that night, I cooked chicken legs. Yeah, these are legs. Yeah, chicken legs. So first what you do is you cut them the way I'm doing. This is to make sure all the spices get in. First off, you add cooking oil, then salt, then you can add all your spices: paprika, turmeric, garlic.
Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.